Jump aboard the Welcome Wagon on Monday at 4 o'clock for the return of Maura Duran with 4 Live, and of course followed closely by Dahi and Claire with The Daily Show at 10 to 5. Now though, it's Shortland Street.
Why is he marrying you?
Because he loves me, of course.
Has he ever said that?
I am deliriously happy because I love you.
I love you too.
And I'll get rid of the passports and everything, just don't marry her.
What are we going to do?
Get your hands off!
No! I will not let you ruin things for me and her! So what do you want?
Tell Libby it's over. You're not going to marry her. Chili beans. Did I just say something?
Yes, you did.
I think I just woke myself up saying something.
Yeah. I never took you for a sleep talker.
Oh, what did I say?
Oh, I couldn't possibly repeat it.
Oh, no, it was about body parts, wasn't it? Oh, I've done this before. And Maya recorded me on her ghetto blaster once, and I was talking about Sherry Davison from Standard 3 and her early developing, and then she played it to her.
What?
Because we shared a room. Me and Maya, not me and Sherry.
It was chili beans, Lib.
Pardon?
That's what you shouted out in your sleep.
Oh. I don't even like Mexican.
Hey, at least it wasn't another bloke's name.
As if. No other man has even come close. I feel looked after. Like, you'll always make everything feel all right. Like I can trust you to be there for me, no matter what happens.
Big. Come here and say that.
Oh, I hope it's not a used one.
Hey?
Don't worry. Look, they've had their fun now. They'll move on to something else anyway.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
Good morning. I'd like to see Dr. Warner.
Oh, and your name is?
Kenny Marlin.
I'm sorry, Mr. Marlin. Chris doesn't appear to have any appointments listed this morning. What was it regarding?
I have something for him.
Something?
Yeah, I really need to see him.
Why don't I give it to him for you?
Well, it's very important. I need to see him in person.
I'm sorry, Chris can't be disturbed right now.
Okay, please give him this and ask him if he can call me. My son's a cancer patient, and anyway, it's Kenny Marlin. If he could call me as soon as he's free.
I'll see what I can do. Mr. Marlin is outside, the man who was trying to convince you to operate on his son.
Oh, the kid with the recurrent desmoid tumour.
Whatever that is, yes. Anyway, he wanted me to give you this.
Well, we told him the boy's tumour is inoperable.
So that might be a bomb or something. I mean, he didn't look like the type. Plus, he wanted to give it to you in person, so then he wouldn't do that, otherwise he'd be killing himself as well as you. Unless that was the plan. He's a suicide bomber, taking himself out as well as the doctor who refused to save his son.
It was Justine who refused, and you know what? If a gift-wrapped bomb is the way I'm meant to go, then so be it.
And you're going to take your innocent PA out with you? I am dedicated to the job, Chris, but I'm not that dedicated.
The cheap stuff.
Oh, that's so sad. He's trying to convince you to change your mind. Well, you can't blame him for trying, really. It must be hard to accept that you're going to have to say goodbye to your son forever. I mean, because he's dying, not because, anyway, Mr. Marlin wanted you to call him.
The tumour is inoperable, Libby. There's nothing I or any other doctor can do.
Oh, right. I'll pass that on.
It's important for me to understand each staff member's strengths and weaknesses, which is why I'll be keeping a close eye on individual performances over the next week.
Ooh, under the spotlight.
Shouldn't be anything to panic about if your work is of the highest possible standard. I like a nurse who takes his or her job seriously. I like a nurse who earns the professional respect we're always collectively harping on about. I don't like a nurse who is sloppy, who is lazy, or who passes the buck. Right, those are my bugbears. I don't expect to have to repeat them. Let's get into it. Gladys.
Where are you going?
Into town.
What for?
Hang out, have a coffee. Want to take notes at all?
I'm not being nosy, just... Do you really think that's a good idea?
I mean, those dukes have had their fun now. They'll move on to their next victim anytime soon. You said that yourself.
I was being optimistic.
Meaning?
They'll slaughter you, Hunter. At least wear a cap, Sonny's. Go all celeb on it.
Yeah, and draw even more attention to myself.
Well, then do the sensible thing and hang out at home with me.
Nah, I'm not going to let those tosspots come between me and a decent coffee, so if I'm out of here.
Hunter.
I don't know. Anytime he says anything, I feel like saluting.
Someone needs to tell him he's not in the army now.
Not me, he's scaredy.
Oh, don't be such a girl.
Oi, she is one. And that kind of chauvinism belongs in the dark ages of the South Island.
Just saying, I think it's good to have someone to keep us on our toes.
I only hope he lasts longer than a few weeks. I'm getting sick of all the changes. I mean, Tony bails, we get Brenda, then Scotty, then Brenda again for another 5 minutes.
And then we get Scotty again. I'm thinking in his favour. He's such a cold fish, there's no chance of things getting personal.
Hi, Brenda. We're just bitching about the boss. Hey, I guess you can legitimately join in now, huh?
Well, I'm sure his back is worse than his bite.
I hope so. I know he hates me already.
Oh, how could anyone hate you? You're such a sweetheart.
Thanks, but I don't think Scotty's a sweetheart kind of guy.
Excuse me, Dr. Warner?
Yes?
Kenny Marlin, your secretary's going to get you to give me a call, but then I stopped for a coffee on the way out and I got a little lost, but that's okay because I've run into you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Marlin. If this is about your son, you've already had an answer from Justine Jones, our head of surgery.
Oh, no. A second opinion?
The tumour is beyond surgical intervention. I'm very sorry.
But you haven't seen the notes yourself. You haven't looked at the case yourself. You're just taking the word of Dr. Jones. And I'm not dissing her or anything. I'm sure she's a great doctor, but you have to understand, this is my boy. I can't take no for an answer. Not when he's... I can't give up. Please. Just humour me. I shouldn't have bought the whiskey. I know, stupid to think I could try to buy a favour. But I'm bloody desperate. If once you've looked at him, if you think he's still got no chance, I'll accept that.
Morning. Morning. So, have you done it yet?
Done what?
Don't be a dick, Kieran.
No, Claire, I haven't broken the heart of a woman I love because some selfish little shrew didn't get her own way.
Selfish? No, I'm concerned for my friend.
You're no friend of Libby's, you're only looking out for number one.
Oh, so you think that I want you to break off the engagement now because I want you for myself? No, I just don't want Libby to make the biggest mistake of her life. I don't want her to marry a cheating, lying woman basher like you.
Claire, it was an accident.
If you don't tell her today, then I will.
Bollocks. What will you say?
The truth. All of it.
And then you'll drop yourself in it.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
If your friendship to Libby means as much as you say it does, there's no way you'll throw it away. There's no way that you'll admit to her that you slept with her man again and again.
Maybe not in those exact words.
No, I don't believe you.
Fine. It's your funeral. But, this isn't the first time I've been the other woman, Kieran. And it won't be the first time it's been made public. So, I'm used to dealing with the fallout, but are you?